It's your boy, it's your boy Devon Freeman, and today I'm reacting to Avatar is Full of Crash Outs by Oraku TV.
Now, before we dive into the movie, I just gotta know the reason people hate on these movies so damn much. Because before I decided to watch the Avatar movies, I just saw a bunch of people absolutely slamming this thing to the ground. People out here calling it the worst trilogy of all time. I was like, say you swear to God. So I decided to watch the movies myself.
Avatar, wait, Avatar it's not that bad. It's actually good
But
if you get into it.
instead of going into it with a negative mindset and expecting the worst, I decided to have an open mind because I have learned not to trust people's viewpoint on calling certain things bad. And after watching all three movies, I have come to one conclusion.
They are overacting.
This shit is some utter peak. Every single moment had me on the edge of my seat. From the story, from the world building to the romance, I was like,
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the
and at the end of this video, if you still think that these movies are bad, I'm not gonna lie, nigga, jump. And we open up the movie with our main character, Jake Sully, who has become one of my favorite characters in fiction, and I'll show you why. But as we can see, Jake is disabled. This man is not able to walk.
Damn.
Now the thing is, he is able to fix his
tough.
spinal, but he doesn't have the money for it. And people don't do anything for free in this economy. Because while Jake was at the bar,
This nigga right here went from being unable to walk, that had lost his leg, from being the top of the leader of the avatars.
this man witnesses a dude slap his girl right in front of everybody, and I'm not gonna lie, if anybody comments, why aren't the men doing anything? Do you see this nigga? But Jake starts to approach him, grabs his chair, making him fall, and start beating on this man. And Shorty in the back talking about
I do give that nigga props because that nigga was in the wheelchair.
some get off of him. What? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, she belonged to the streets, because you mean to tell me after getting slapped in front of everybody and you still are trying to defend him? Okay, bro.
Crazy.
But Jake ends up getting kicked out because of this. Mind you, he got kicked out for defending a woman, but and while Jake was laying on the ground in straight defeat, these two approach him, asking him, yo, you Jake Sully? And this man talking about some get away, nigga, I'm in my moment. But Jake ends up getting told that his brother has sadly died. And they end up telling Jake that his brother was a part of a huge experiment, and because
Scientists.
of the fact that he is identical to him, both by looks and by his genome, that he could relatively replace him. And Jake ends up agreeing, because I'm not gonna lie, why would he not? Like, have you seen this man's life so far? And fast
His
forward
ass.
to Jake being taken to Pandora, a beautiful moon being inhabited by the Na'vi. And we see the humans doing all types of construction work on this moon because they want to take it over. And this is where we meet Commander Miles Quaritch. And I'm not gonna lie, as much as he is the villain, he has become one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. And while Jake was going around, he meets up with Norm, who did avatar training with his brother, and he takes him to the lab where Jake ends up seeing his avatar, or should I say his brother's, because originally it was his brother's.
How much lab training have you had?
I dissected a frog once.
But fast forward to Jake and Norman getting into their capsules to connect to their avatars. And the first thing Jake decides to do after waking up is immediately run away. Is this nigga serious? And he gets outside and just starts running to where, brother, he doesn't even.
Nigga, he's so happy that for his life. Nigga, he just wanted to get into it, nigga. This nigga saying, oh, things. I got my legs. I got me a new body. Nigga, this is way better than my life. Eh,
No, but that man was moving though, straight hitting the zoomies. I never seen him move this fast.
the more.
Nigga, I never saw him run.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
But after that, the avatars go to sleep with Jake waking up. And Jake ends up talking to the commander, and the commander is asking of Jake to learn the Na'vi way and to gain their trust so they know their next step, whether to fight them out or to come to an agreement. And the commander promises him that if he does what he says, Jake will get his legs, his real legs back. But fast forward to Jake, Norm, and Grace heading out, flying around Pandora and doing some studies. And Jake decides, with his big brain, to go and wander alone, bumping into this beast with a hammerhead. And Grace tells him that he should not shoot or it will get pissed off. And this thing starts to charge at him, but he yells at it with it backing off and looking scared. And Jake thinks that he's the one that scared it, but
Nah, behind you, nigga.
and this thing jumps at them, but they stand their ground, not budging. And since that didn't work, this thing turns around looking at Jake dead in the face, with Grace telling him to run. And this man hit the zoomies. I'd have never seen him move like this. Look! But as much as Jake was ducking and weaving, this man not only lost his gun, and he also lost his backpack, which I'm guessing had his supplies in it. And the only way this man managed to escape was by jumping off the waterfall. And this gotta be the worst possible outcome, because you mean to tell me his first day in Pandora, this man was going through it. He was basically in the depths of hell. And while he was walking around, this man was being stalked by the baddest Na'vi I done ever seen.
I can't lie. She fine as shit. I will crack, nigga. But and I still don't get it. They used her hair, wherever that thing is, for everything.
I don't even think y'all
I still don't get how they had kids.
understand, nigga. I need it, please. No! Things I would do just to get a taste. If you asked me to kill my homeboy, I'm not gonna lie, twin. That nigga dying. But just when Neytiri was about to kill this man,
That's
Jake,
crazy.
Awa said, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't be rash now. And cut to nighttime, and this man Jake is going through it, out here fighting these dog-looking things, fighting for his dear life. And the only reason bro managed to survive is because Neytiri decided to step in and chase these niggas off. And Neytiri ends up scolding this man for causing those creatures deaths, because they did not need to die.
You have a strong heart.
Hey, my boy Jake might be in there, know what I'm saying?
Stupid. Ignorant like a child.
Couldn't give him the compliment and ended the day. She just had to add the insult. And while they were arguing, these things come out of nowhere and start surrounding Jake and leave. And that's all it took for Neytiri
Hey, I think she might be Jamaican though.
to change her mind and bring this man along. But while they were running, this man gets his legs tangled, falls to the ground with these Na'vi coming out of nowhere. And they end up surrounding this man, with Neytiri being the one defending Jake. Ain't that something? But they end up taking Jake and bringing him to the rest of the people. And I'm not gonna lie, to me, this is where the movie officially begins. Because that first half, I was slumped. And while Jake was walking past everybody, they were legit looking at this
What's up,
man like he
peeps?
was a zoo animal. Like, I don't even know why you are looking at him.
Yeah. Background character, nigga look like a sloth wherever. This nigga look ugly as
Like
hell.
that. And this is where we end up meeting Neytiri's father, who is the chief or the leader of the people. And he is choosing whether to leave Jake alive or to take him in and train him to be one of the Na'vi.
It's nice to meet you, sir.
Nigga! What did you possibly think would happen? This man casually trying to do a handshake with
Nigga, I'm just trying to do a handshake to show my appreciation. If I want to date your daughter and lead this truth one day, I gotta put my hands like a real man in a shake.
With the leader. Like, brother, are you dumb? And we also end up meeting Neytiri's mother, who starts inspecting this man and
Even though he's a
asking
leader.
him a bunch of questions, like why he came here. And Jake says that he came here to learn the Na'vi way, and the people end up deciding that Neytiri will be the one to teach him. And based on her reaction, she does not want to do this gang. And when Jake ends up reporting to the commander and this dude right here, we end up learning that where Neytiri and the people are staying, the tree has what they are looking for, which is basically money. What else were you thinking, people? Which is the reason they want the Na'vi people to move out the way, or to move from the tree, which is basically their home, because they've tried giving them education, medicine, and all types of things, but they have just refused. And right now they are counting on Jake to convince them to move, otherwise they're gonna have to resort to more violent, type of things. But we cut to Jake doing some training where he has to learn how to bond with creatures in order to, understand the fundamentals of being Na'vi. And his first day of training went as horrible as you would expect, but Neytiri is laughing. So, my boy, you might be in there. He's a freaky ass nigga! And this man, Tute, really came out of nowhere just to hit this man with some slurs, calling him pink skin and every single slur under the book. And the next thing Neytiri teaches Jake is to bond with his very own Nekran, where Neytiri teaches pink skin and every
Hey, white man because I'm beautiful. If you get the that yee ass haircut off your head, no shit. I'm about to do something, but shit. Why hitting me because I'm beautiful? If you change that yee ass haircut, you might get some bitches on your dick.
single slur under the book. And the next thing Neytiri teaches Jake is to bond with his very own Nekran, where he has to choose his own and it has to choose him. And Nekran are not like horses, they only choose one hunter for the rest of their life. But even when she was teaching this man to use a bow, why is she touching him like this?
Because she want me, nigga.
Keep your damn hands to yourself, sister. And we started to go through a whole training montage where this man Jake is becoming better and better at this hunting ish, with this man managing to kill this creature while I'm gonna guess praying in the Na'vi language, and Neytiri tells him that he is ready for what?
Love Roblox?
To get my
Earn
new
Roblox digital gift cards with Microsoft Rewards.
like a fly.
My man has to choose his own Ikran. Oh my days. And while he was staring one of them down, this is where the infamous head tilt comes from. That damn head tilt. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes he be getting me.
Why are you gay?
Hey yo,
You are gay.
everyone gay.
And this thing lunges at him, but he closes its mouth while jumping on its neck and starts riding this thing. But it throws him off the ledge, but he manages to get back up, jumping on it again, trying to do the bond, which he successfully manages to do. But for the bond to be complete, they have to fly immediately. And he successfully manages to do that with him and Neytiri flying together side by side. He is definitely in there, by the way. And one day while they were flying, they end up getting hunted by the apex predator himself. And this thing, Toruk, starts to chase them down, with them maneuvering through the trees and managing to escape. And we end up learning that this thing is Toruk, the last shadow. And we learn that there were only 5 people to have ever ride. And they are called Toruk Makto, rider of the last shadow. And Toruk Makto has brought in all the clans together in times of sorrow. That right there is a legend. And Jake ends up going to the commander again and tells him that there is one last thing Jake has to do before he goes, because the commander apparently has gotten his approval to get Jake his legs back. But Jake says that nah, I gotta attend the ceremony, and it's the last step of him becoming a man where he will become one of the people. And based on the commander's face, this man is disgusted with how Jake has turned out. But he does end up attending the ceremony, and Jake has officially become Na'vi, one of the people. Yes, sir, Jake. And if y'all are
Yup, and then he betrayed them, and then he became one of the people, and then he got left his old body. So yeah.
still doubting that he is the GOAT, the very same night he ends up alone with Neytiri, going to the Tree of Voices where they can reconnect with their ancestors. And while they were here, she tells him that he has to choose a woman now, saying Ninat is the best singer, and
Hey, I choose you.
my man Jake says, well, I don't want Ninat. I was like, so you swear, Jake? And even after that, she is still talking about Samperal is a good hunter.
Peral is a good hunter.
Now, Jake, there is an obvious counter to this. She is trying to test you, bro. Do not fumble or fail, please.
Yeah, she is a good hunter.
And just when I thought that this man just fumbled a wide open 3, he reels me back in, hitting her with a I've already chosen. But who have you chosen, Jake? Who have you chosen?
Her.
Already has.
Now, as much as I do wish this was me, game recognized game, because this man hit green. Fuck, nigga. And what did they end up doing that night? What else, nigga? He was in them duties like, yes sir, Jake. Let me tap in though.
Yeah, let me tap in.
But the next morning, these people start taking down the trees, with Neytiri screaming out her damn lungs to wake this nigga Jake up. And when he wakes up, this man immediately locks in, jumping on top of this thing and taking out the cameras. But they started shooting at this man, causing them to run away. But the humans end up finding out that Jake has betrayed them and has chosen the Na'vi. Oh,
Nigga, he got to, nigga, cause he got like a better life there, nigga. He gotta choose what's more worth it. And I choose fine shit and my people over y'all in my old body.
over the humans. And today is riling up the people to go to war against the humans for destroying one of their sacred trees. And Jake comes in trying to tell this man that that's a bad idea, but he doesn't listen to none of that and pushes him off.
Mated with this woman.
Oh, shit.
My only question is, how the hell does he know that? Are you watching us? I'm crying. This man was really in the watching from a distance. You a freaky ass nigga. And I'm not gonna lie, Jake calling this man brother off to literally smashing the girl he was destined to be with while holding her hand, that's a valid crash out in my viewpoint. And while Jake is trying to talk to them, the commander is so close from unplugging this man from his avatar, with this man barging into the door, pushing Norm out the way, unplugging Grace, and heads over to Jake.
You find yourself some local tail, and you just completely forget what team you're playing for.
Yo, I legit just don't understand why you are talking. Did you see the third movie, bro? You're literally covered in red. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not listening to a goddamn thing you got to say.
What the hell have you people been smoking out there?
Idiots like this exist even in today's day and age. Like, legit, I've argued with people this dumb. Like, I'm not even kidding.
You, just you, building your app
Yeah.
on base 44. Describe it.
Hit the script.
It literally goes in one ear, goes out the other. That's how stupid they are. And they end up deciding that there is no more talking. They are going after Home Tree. And Jake and Grace end up going back into their avatars trying to warn the people. But with Jake telling them the entire truth, Neytiri ends up bursting in tears, feeling betrayed by this man. And they
Yeah, look, he kind of betrayed them. They thought him. They thought he was on their side, but now he is. So it's kind of a a situation. But hey, look, at least he's choosing them now.
They tie them up. Bro, why? Why? He's literally warning you. And the airships arrive and they immediately start shooting gas at them, causing them to run out of the tree. And the Na'vi people start shooting their arrows at the ships, doing 0 damage. I'm not gonna lie, y'all can't be serious, bro. So with that, they start booming the tree. And I can't hold you, gang, I'm not finna drag this out. The tree ends up falling with Neytiri's dad dying. And since Jake failed to convince the people to get the hell up out of there, he ends up getting unplugged. And since Jake, Grace, and Norm were considered traitors, they end up getting locked up. But they weren't even in the prison for long because this girl ends up bailing them out, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why people don't talk about her enough. Because not only is she bad, but she powerful. And some of y'all might be asking, oh,
wait.
Not only is she bad, but she
She looks like the girl that's from Fast and Furious. I might be wrong though.
Powerful. And some of y'all might be asking, Awaka, what do you mean by powerful? What I mean by powerful, nigga, she could choke me out. Please.
Not me.
But they end up escaping.
I can choke her out, but ain't no one ever choking me out.
Going back to their capsules and reconnecting to their avatar bodies. But I'm not gonna lie, I can't leave this information out. Grace unfortunately got shot. And Jake believes that the Na'vi are the only people that could help her. But he knows they're not just gonna let him back in. So what does bro decide to do? He decides to become Torok Makto. Yes, you heard me right. This man just decided, you know what, bruh? I'ma ride Torok Makto, nigga, what? And this man arrives in front of the people riding Torok, and everybody is perplexed. Look at Neytiri, brother. She was ready to drop her panties in an instant the moment she saw that. And he starts walking towards Neytiri with everybody moving out the way. This nigga aura farming.
Yo,
that damn
head
tilts.
Oh my god, he's so goddamn cool!
But before they go off to war, he asked them to help Grace. But unfortunately, they couldn't help her in time. But now she is with Eywa. Yes, you heard that right. A human is with Eywa. But after that, Jake and the people end up reuniting the rest of the clans. And they prepare for war. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, as much as I am good at commentating some fights, this one right here, you guys gotta have to see for yourself. And if you have, you already know how good it is. So instead, I'm gonna go to the final battle, Jake versus the commander. And it starts off with them running at each other. Block hits a nasty weave. Block again, with this man walking up to him trying to stab him, but he weaves again and is denied.
This nigga defeated a whole ass robot. I don't know how strong is the like red niggas, like, or how you say it, blue niggas. But this nigga had defeated a whole robot that had guns. Well, hey.
Every single attack with this man maneuvering out the way. But I'm not gonna lie, Commander, where the hell were you aiming? Get that guy a map. And this man Jake proceeds to take this man's weapon away, jumps up to hit this. I'm not gonna lie, gang, I don't know what kind of fight needs you to be hitting this kind of emote. Stabs right through his suit, almost taking that man's chest. But he takes it out and starts fighting this man again. Also, I thought, because this man started to hit us with another speech talking about some how's it feel to betray your own race.
Is this nigga serious?
This nigga can't be talking. This nigga did the same thing. And didn't he was with the this girl right here?
You got me.
He wanted to join that good life too.
Some more trying to put me on the first link. Tell me take it slow, I be running out the back.
A banger video. Shout out to my boy Oroku TV. I really like the video. And comment down below what do y'all think about the video. And if you like the video, like, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, we out.